I'm John Taylor, President and CEO of the Boulder Chamber, and I welcome you to another Arts and Culture Moment. And today we are at the new evolving Studio Arts facility here in North Boulder, and I'm with Carrie Palazzari, who is the Executive Director of Studio Arts. And I'm going to just hear a little bit from her about what's going on in this building, why art support is so important, and what is the future of arts in Boulder and how Studio Arts fits into that. So, Carrie, welcome to our Arts and Culture Moment.
Thank you, and welcome to our new center. I'm super excited to have the Chamber here today. We're under construction. It's I think it's week 51 of construction.
Boy.
So, yeah, we'll get to go inside in a second, but we're so thrilled to see this building come to fruition. This is a product of the Community Culture Safety Tax in 2017, so thank you, Boulder taxpayers, for helping to support this building. We also have another opportunity coming up with Yes on 2A and things like that. And Colorado Gives Day is right around the corner also. And this year, all of our proceeds from Colorado Gives Day are going to go to support this project. So please give generously to all your favorite nonprofits on Colorado Gives Day.
Well, let me ask you, Carrie,
Yes.
So can you explain what's going to happen in this facility?
Yes. So this building is going to do community art education programs for all ages and abilities in 5 different mediums: ceramics, pottery, blacksmithing, woodworking, glass, warm glass, so stained glass and fusing and some torch work, and printmaking. And then there's also a gallery space in the middle of the building, which can be for exhibitions and events. It's kind of like the little living room of the building. And then upstairs, which you'll see in a minute, there's a gorgeous rooftop terrace with fantastic views of the Flatirons. That's another event space. So we'll be able to bring in other nonprofits can use, like we have a conference room and other flex spaces in the building. So we'll be able to invite our fellow nonprofits to come in and use the space, or rentals for bat mitzvahs or whatever in this building. So it's very exciting. All of the activity that the students are doing in the studios is just going to make this a really vibrant center for Boulder.
I love it. First of all, you mentioned something about the pottery studio and pottery labs remaining at the old firehouse.
Yes.
And that you're now going to have a facility here,
yes.
And already you can see that you're going to be overbooked. So just maybe tell us about that.
Yeah, so if you've tried to get into a pottery class at Studio Arts Boulder, you know that it's almost like getting Taylor Swift tickets right now. Classes fill within seconds sometimes, and there's wait lists that are sometimes 5 times as long as the class itself. So we have enough student interest, community need really, to fill the pottery lab and this ceramic studio plus more. So we're super excited to be able to offer this to the community because we know that there's a lot of demand, especially coming off the pandemic. People are really eager to get out and do something creative and work with their hands, and it fulfills a lot of important mental health, physical health, social health kinds of needs.
Yeah,
so we're really grateful.
And I love it coming together, bringing folks together in community to do art.
Yes.
Which then leads me to sort of final question I have for you is just looking out, sort of the vision for arts in our community.
Yeah.
How does the new center fit into that?
Yeah. So this facility is unique in Colorado. There's nothing like it in the state. There's very few places across the country that are community art centers like this that offer these kinds of programs for local residents. So this is really going to be a gem for Boulder and kind of a feather in Boulder's cap. The arts also are an economic generator.
They sure are.
So the Pottery Lab has a long history of launching professional artists. So they become entrepreneurs. So we expect that this building is going to have the same kind of impact. Just from our own operations, this is going to provide probably $2.5 to $3 million worth of economic activity for Boulder every year, and be like create 83 FTE full-time jobs in the area.
Yeah.
So the arts organizations are huge employers. They're huge economic generators for the region, and they also make it easier for other businesses to attract talent. Because when you're looking at Boulder, it's beautiful here, so like we've got the outdoor thing going on really well, but then to also know, oh my gosh, there's this amazing facility that I can go to, my kids can go to,
Yeah.
my friends can go to. We have date nights every Saturday night at the Pottery Lab. So when you're looking for something fun and creative to do, there's just a lot of activity that's going to happen with this building. So it's going to make Boulder just an even more attractive place to be.
So when you're done with this, we're going to need you at the chamber because you're speaking my language.
Yes, exactly.
And how the arts contribute so importantly to our economic vitality. And so I will just say this, I'm so excited to see this facility open for our community, just for the access that folks will have to creative expression. But then also, as you mentioned, it is an important investment in our economic vitality, the creative environment that we sparks the innovation that is the basis of our economy.
That's right.
So I'm so psyched for you, Carrie, and Studio Arts. And so I just am excited for folks to come on down. Remember what you said, date night here in the future. And we'll see you next time on Arts and Culture Moment.